all praise and glory to Yahweh Shemiah Shabbat Shem Kakadash. The honors to the apostles of GMS, Shalom to all the faithful men that's doing this work. Lord willing, quick little news, you know what I mean, prophecy update. They say, I don't know if this one is true, but Russia now engaged in a real war with the rest over Ukraine. This is what this man said, but I don't think they're like technically okay, we declare war, because like the scripture says, you know, mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let everything be established. You know, if that was true, like if they was like for real, literally at war right now, like a hot war, and then you know all different kinds of, you know, news people would be, even the hood people would be like, yeah, we had World War III and all this other shit. But I think he's just saying, you know, I'm pretty sure he's reading. I ain't gonna read all that shit, but pretty much, you know, because I guess, well, actually, I think there's another one's gonna explain it. Because of something. Let me see the Ukraine shit. Let me see. It says U.S. extends troop deployment in Romania at Ukraine's doorstep. U.S. Russia on brink of direct war as NATO arms transfers to Ukraine escalate. American media. I think that's probably the reason. As U.S. and allies arm Ukraine, Russia warns that losing a confrontational war can trigger a nuclear war. And the brothers made that post on YouTube, but pretty much they were saying, maybe I can find it, I don't know, because it wasn't too far long ago. Let me see. Yeah, look at this shit, man. Esau is so stupid. Real quick, this is a little side note. They trying to say that they use their computers to pretty much pop up the image of Moses. This is supposed to be Moses, what Moses looked like. Fucking Hulk Hogan, man. Come on, bro. Esau is a fucking joke. Anyways, see, they probably talking about that war thing. I'm about to look a little willing watch that. GMS Dallas, London, Argo update. Let me see. Damn, see that? Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. But pretty much it's just saying, developing Russian warship with unstoppable 7,000 miles per hour hypersonic missiles sails towards the U.S. and will soon be in strike range. So yeah, you know, just beautiful times. You know what I mean? The Lord is speeding things up. You know, with the MOTB, the famine, the shortages. You know, with the eggs, and what do they call it, inflation, and so on and so forth. You know, of course, World War III. All these things are coming to pass, and you know, it will come. You know, Lord Terry, wait for it. You know, at the end, it shall speaking. Right now, it's most definitely speaking. All right, speaking for itself. All right. Now, got a damn brain fart. Isaiah 13:4 says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, the tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. And that's what you see, you know what I mean? You got America and Israel right now about to do I think it was like the biggest military exercise that they ever did, you know, provoking Iran and so on and so forth. You know, Israel talking about, if y'all niggas don't attack Iran, nigga, then we will. Remember they made mention of that a little minute ago. Alright. And you know, when so-called Israel, when they, you know, once they do their thing, you know, then for sure World War III is gonna start. Because like the scripture says, the least shall draw them out. So the least of the flock shall draw them out. So they gonna, however the Lord does it, you know, who knows? It's probably gonna be assassination or something. like they did in World War One with that one nigga wherever the hell he was from. I believe that's how World War One pretty much started. One nigga got assassinated and then everybody else got involved. You know what I mean? Some type of shit. So it might be like that. It might be one of them niggas get assassinated or whatever. You know what I mean? However the fuck it happens. But either way, Lil Willin is gonna be those so-called who's that's gonna pretty much provoke it. Alright? And that's just something Esau sounds like something Esau will fucking do. Cause them niggas always talking about they under threat of Iran. They afraid of Iran. They Iran. And really they the ones that is the aggressive ones. Just like America. America does the same shit. Oh, they got weapons of mass nigga, you got weapons of mass destruction. Nobody checks your ass. But now somebody finally is. Alright, somebody strong in might. And Russia's gonna be the guide of the other side, the enemies of America. Because these other nations, they're weak. But they saying they're strong, but still they're not gonna win. Like in Russia, America fights North Korea, they won't fucking win. You know what I'm saying? Now, they said, I remember years ago, they said like if America invaded North Korea, then they're gonna lose that. It's gonna probably be like fucking Vietnam type shit. But America can use sanctions and all this other shit to weaken them and all that. Use the nuclear weapons and all that shit. So I think North Korea got like fucking 2 or some shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's gonna take all these different nations to gather together to destroy this place. Alright? Because really, this place is strong. It is. It's strong as hell. Of course, it's weakening. The Lord is weakening this place. But this place is still strong. The Lord gave this place, gave it the world into his hands. You know what I'm saying? It got all these other nations in his back pocket pretty much. And then America say, look, don't deal with these nations, then they will follow. But what's going to happen is all these nations is going to find another way out of America. Even Saudi Arabia, they supposed to be fucking with America. But even them, they was mocking them. They trying to find another way to trade. I believe it was something. I believe it was that. They trying to find another way out of the dollar. Right? So yeah, so it's gonna take all these different nations to turn on America at the same time. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yahweh of hosts, alright, mustereth the host of the battle. So Yahweh the Most High is the Lord of the armies. He got and he gathered. He's the one that's gathering up all these different nations to war. Right. Now, this is Zephaniah 3. Let's see. I don't know where that was. Let me see. Okay. Zephaniah 3 and 8, it says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out upon them mine indignation, even on my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So the Lord's gathering all these nations to destroy them all at once. The scripture says, I shall destroy and devour at once. When Yahweh shall come back, he's going to be in the chariot. First they're going to be fighting each other, the other different nations, World War III. And then while that's happening, the Lord going to come out the sky and he's going to destroy all of them. With one one swoop. Right? Now, one last scripture. Because he says it's my determination. So the Lord is determined, so he gonna do what he please. I mean, nobody can't stop. When the Lord determined to do something, nobody can't stop him. So this is Psalms 20, and um, 20 and 4, I believe. Grant thee according to thine own heart, and fulfill all thy counsel. Yeah, so the Lord's gonna fulfill everything that He said that He was gonna do. Alright. The scripture says it's time for thee, O Lord, to work. So everything the Lord was determined to do, you know what I'm saying, He gonna do. And one of the biggest thing his biggest pleasures that He wanna bring to pass is the kingdom of heaven. So like the Lord said, it's my Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So the Lord, like He said, I think in Zechariah, He said, if it's pleasing in my servant's sight, it shall be pleasing in mine. It's roughly paraphrasing. So it pleased the Lord to do, because He's gonna have to destroy this place first before He brings the kingdom. So it's the Lord's pleasure to do it, and it's gonna be our pleasure, first of all, to chant this place down, and then for the Lord to put spiritual powers on us, and for us to physically take it down. Because it says, "This honor have all His saints." All right, so it's gonna be a pleasure, and it's gonna be an honor. All right, so yeah. So with that, hopefully it's edifying. Give our praise and glory to Yahweh Shemi HaShabbat Shemi HaKadosh, the Banas of G.